Ready, Oos?
I'm ready, Oos. Yes, you're not rocking with Big Oos Radio. It's your boy Boogie Oogie Oogie and my co-host. Introduce yourself, Uso.
Big Oos Manny, baby.
Big Oos Manny, boy. You know I stay ready. You see I'm in the camo, bro. You know I'm ready, Oos.
That's nice, Sully. I've
You
been
know what I
looking for a
mean?
camel jacket for a minute, bro.
Yeah, you know this one right here is
But
size
nobody makes 2X,
medium.
Oos.
So it's not 2X medium. It's just medium, nigga.
A lot of quarantine people came out the house in size medium, Sully.
So I was, everybody
You one of them?
else. Yeah, man. A lot of people they put on weight during quarantine, but me, oppositely,
Must be those runs that you take to the mountain.
it's
Oh,
all the runs that I take to Mount
gee.
Rainier, back downtown Seattle, back. Sometimes I run to Portland. But we are back on the line, Big Oos Radio.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going
Yes,
on, bro?
sir.
So how you been, bro? How's the week treating you so far?
Chilling. The weather's been weird, bro. Up and down. I've been wanting to cut my grass, and then it's raining, and then I cut a little bit, and then the next day I cut a little bit, then it started raining again. I think I just got to call one of the wanting friends, Oos, to come and handle that, Oos.
So it sounds like you're making some excuses to me.
Nah, bro, you can't cut wet grass.
Gee, I
can't-
think it sounds like man, he's making excuses about cutting that grass.
Oos, you can't cut wet grass, Oos.
Oh, I cut grass when it's raining, snowing, thunderstorm.
Of course.
I even cut the grass
Of course.
in the tsunami to come.
Oh,
When it's
oh.
tsunami, man, I'm
And-
still out there cutting my grass, bro.
In Samoa?
In Samoa, in New Caledonia, Tahiti, man, all of the above, bro.
Oh, man.
How's the family doing, bro?
Everybody's doing good, man. Tapped into the man. I rewatched that the gospel night, bro. Probably like seven
Gospel
times.
night,
It was
yeah.
700 times. It was so blessed from the last episode. Again, we want to thank all the viewers that are tapping in now, and those of you who tapped in on Friday, man. If you didn't walk away from that blessed, something wrong with you. We're gonna say a prayer for you at the end.
You missed something so amazing, man. For His glory, Tyler Monga. Thank
Yeah.
you to those amazing Usos for tapping in and rocking with us on our first ever gospel night. For the most part, it was successful, man.
Yeah.
We reached our objective, and that was to come together to worship and to praise, and we did so, man. And it was dope, man. So shout out to everybody that rocked with us that night,
Yeah.
especially to For His glory and the Uso Tyler, man. Dope.
Yeah. We getting love from the 907 already. So let's shout
907?
that person out. Yeah. What is that? Alaska, right?
Yeah, that is, man. That is.
Sir, shout out to Alaska, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Alaska, man. Thank y'all for
Tap in. Where you guys listening from?
Yeah, we want to see. Shout out to everybody that's on the live right now, man. Jumping on. If you're just jumping on, we appreciate you rocking with us on Jerusalem High.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, we got a dope show planned for y'all, man. We got a special guest that's going to be with us. We're going to bring on in just a couple minutes, but we just want to just continue to send our love and our thank yous to everybody that's been rocking with Big Oos Radio.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for liking the page, for sharing the page, like all the messages. It's just overwhelming, and we're just super, super grateful, man. Right? We got folks tuning in from like, New Zealand, Australia, some folks from Samoa, Cali, Utah, man. Shout out to just everybody for showing love. We definitely just appreciate all the love, man.
Boog, our next guest. Our next guest on Fire Fridays is from New Zealand, man.
Yes.
You want to tell them about him?
Yeah, you guys saw her on X Factor New Zealand. She was actually she was one of the finalists. She should have won, in my opinion. She was dope. You've seen like all her mashups on YouTube. She's got like over like 1 million views on it. The ever so talented Miss Niecy Collins will be in the building this Friday for Fire Fridays, as well as the Northwest, the voice of the Northwest.
Oh yeah.
The voice, we just deemed him that. So that is his new title. Every time we refer to JJ, we now refer to him as the voice of the Northwest, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
So shout out
He
to
is
also
though, man.
JJ Mulipola, who is the now
sir.
known as the voice
of the Northwest.
Yes.
I like that.
So
that.
when you address the Uso, make sure you put that in front of it. The voice, right? Shout out to also JJ, man. Kalapueva Green Falls rocking with us, man. This
Yeah,
Friday, if you ain't got
always.
nothing to do, man, come chill with us. Right? Talk to the people about like Fire Fridays and what it's supposed to be all about, Manny?
Fire Fridays is just a platform, so we can get some good music out there from local artists or even people who's out of state. We've had Punya Lava'a, right, on Fire Fridays. We've had John Acapo rock with us on Fire Fridays, and so it's just been a great time. And all you got to do is real simple. All you got to do is plug in that Bluetooth your phone or whatever you listening to your speaker, and you don't have to worry about the music for the rest of your kick it. I don't know how you kicking it. I don't want to. Everybody kick it.
Hopefully you're reading the Bible like I was
last Friday, right?
Friday, you know what I mean? Nonetheless, no judgment here, man. However you kick it, however you unwind, the hope is that we can bring entertainment to like the comfort of your own home. That's what Fire Fridays is all about. Just building a stage, a virtual stage to honor our artists, and you can support them by making a contribution. But more importantly, just, if you're with your wife, if you're with your loved ones, plug us into your Bluetooth.
It's family safe, right, Oos?
Yeah, it's safe. You ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to spend no money. You can enjoy some great music by some dope artists. So make sure you rock with us this Friday for Fire Fridays. And we'll start right about 9 p.m. For the most part. That's usually when we start. And because we're, like, Nisi's a whole day ahead of us in New Zealand. So we try to be mindful of our artists who come to us from, out of the country. So rock with us, man. She's going to be hitting the stage first right at 9, and then we're going to bring JJ, man, to close the house down. So it's going to be just a dope night, man. So shout out to everybody on the live. I see everybody showing love.
Yes,
we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Lily Stevens, where you been? She was gone last week. She back on. Oh, Lily, it was her birthday weekend. That's right.
Was it?
She was probably out at the Queen.
Ooh, Lily. Man, he's spilling the tea on your whereabouts last week. Nah, shout out to sis Lily. Shout out to Valleys Kitchen, man. I got some of that. If y'all follow me, y'all see I posted that. I think it was Saturday, man. So Manny came by and brought some fried noodles and some pork hash. That was off the hook. Yes, if you need that, make sure you hit up sis Valleys Kitchen. She got that, man. It is fire. Let's talk about tonight, man.
Tonight, man, I'm excited about this cat that we're about to have on, man. One of the dopest MCs, poly MCs of today. And so I'm so glad to have Doso on just to share his life, his story. Like we said about Doe and KB, a lot of times we see these cats on social media outlets and the stage or, playing on football on the field, as, for KB. And we don't get to see what happens in the everyday life stuff, man. The hustle, the grind, the tough stuff. And so, it's dope that we have artists like this on just to share and give us a backstory, where they from, what they be doing every day and stuff like that. And so I know this is one of the hardest working cats. And you're hearing his story tonight that his style is a little bit different, you know what I mean? And he'll go into explaining why and how he does it. But I'm excited to have the young Uso on, man.
Yeah, absolutely. He hails from California, Sacramento, California. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard his music. It's all over YouTube, SoundCloud. He's been blowing up. He's been doing music for a long while. We are honored. We are blessed. We are fortunate to have on Big Goose Radio, Jerusalem High. Put your hands together for Polynesian artist, Mr. Sefa, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Hey.
Yo, this track is fire.
Super fire.
I'm just gonna listen to it for a little bit.
Yeah.
They be talking about like, oh, this and that, this and that. Sometimes you just gotta go. You gotta throw in that beat, just rap.
Go.
Make rappers rap again.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I've been
rappers rap
trying
again.
to make a movement. Less about the music, but please don't confuse it. I still got the bars. Flow dope, gotta seal them in jars. They don't know, but I'm gonna show y'all how we do it on my side. A northern representative, I'ma twist my fingers up. West Coast trying to be a legend before I'm done. Shooting for the top and I ain't gotta use a gun. Sometimes I be feeling like the one, and there's really no question. They hate when I'm flexing.
Live's lighting up, bro.
To turn my hands to a lesson. I'm
did. Make sure y'all share.
As soon
Y'all
as
click
it's
that
set
share
in.
button on the
Now
live
I'm
right
like the
now.
greatest, bro.
You gotta
Really
click
was
that share
destined.
button.
I'm trying to be timeless. Every single song like a constant reminder. I'm playing the position.
You got 'em in the waiting room, Moose?
It's more than a hobby.
Nah.
I'm headshotting niggas, send them all to the lobby. And Sensei Seth called me Mr. Miyagi.
Hey,
Leader of the
hey,
bad guys, I'm
hey,
Giovanni.
hey.
My hyper being
Hey.
clean, I'm the nicest on the scene. If it's only me and you better get your whole team. 27 years.
Yo,
rapping
Sefa,
like
this
an
track is
OG.
fire,
2
bro.
sick bars got
Appreciate
more
it.
Ladies
dope
and
than
gentlemen,
caffeine.
put your hands
Haters tapping
together
out
all
so
the way
hard
from
they crack
Sacramento,
screens. Trying to
California,
shake hands, I
for
stand like,
Sefa.
Yes, sir.
What up, Uso?
Man, I'm chilling, man.
Thanks for joining us, man. We appreciate you coming on the show today, man. Thank you so much, bro.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, that the introduction, man, I was like, dang, who's he introducing?
Introducing you, Moose.
Who he got coming on the show that I don't know about? Okay. I feel
Bro,
like
man.
yeah.
Thank you for joining, man. How you been holding down, man, since all this COVID stuff, man? Tell us about like what's the last 3 or 4 months been like for you in your household in Sacramento, bro?
Man, honestly, I don't leave the house anyways, so it ain't really too much different for me. We just go shop every once a week, twice a week, come back home, and I'm just locked in the back cave. So that's it.
Is that where you're at right now? You're in the back cave right now?
Yep. I'm in my room. It's where everything goes down. I make
That's
the
where it
music.
goes down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where everything goes down. Okay, bro.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself. Where are you from? Where's your family from, Moose?
So I'm from Sacramento. I'm from North Sacramento, born and raised. But you were saying you want to know where we from. So you know, my mom's side, you know, they stay in Ili, but they from Fonkongo. And then my dad's side is from Nauli. And my grandma on my dad's side is from Fangasa. It's a bunch though. Like when you really break it down, you from every village and
We all
Which
connect.
everywhere.
Which one do you claim though? Like, what
Oh man,
where village are you from in Samoa? Which is the first thing that comes out of your mouth? What village?
I mean, a lot of people say Nauli because when I was out there, I was making music with my uncle from Nauli. I didn't stay there, but you know I was always over there. So a lot of people they would say that knew me in Samoa. They would say I'm from Nauli, but you know I lived in Ili, so I gotta represent for Illinois. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Illinois, ladies.
Yeah, Ili so nice. You gotta say it twice. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what's up. So nice. I like that, man. Shout out
Yeah.
to all the Ili fans. We had Forest Glory. A lot of those Usos are also from Ili. So shout out to all the Ili fans. Shout out to all the fans from Nauli. I see y'all. Manu gotta tell Sala. We see y'all in the building. Y'all in here. Let me see y'all light that live up right now for the Usos.
Yeah.
They got a studio in Ely?
We had one.
Oh,
Rest in peace, my Uncle Sai. He had it right in the back in the shack.
nice.
And that's where we used to be at. You know?
Did y'all have a McDonald's in Ili though?
Nah, see, look, there we go. There we go. Oh, not in Ili, my fault. It was in the Uli. My bad.
What kind of attractions are there in Ili, bro? So if I've never been to Ili, like, tell me something that's gonna make me want to go to Ili. Like, what is that?
The bingo that got
laundromat.
The bingo. He said the bingo.
The bingo.
The bingo.
Hey,
Okay, bingo.
hey.
You said the magic word, Zeus.
Hey, everybody know about the Ili bingo, boy. 1200 to win. You know what I mean?
1,200 to win?
Yes.
Wow. Boy.
What is it? Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, something like that.
Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Let's go.
Yeah, something like that. Yo.
Man, if you're tuning in, if you've never been to Ili, y'all heard live and direct on Big Goose Radio. The Uso Sefa said, go to Ili and check out that bingo. 1,200.
They be outside.
On them.
They be in the parking lot with the follow on the top of the hood, calling the numbers with their kids with the iPhones with the lights on. Wow. It's crazy. It's lit. So yeah.
Hey, Boog, Pora said the golf course in Ili.
Oh yeah, is it golf course in Ili?
Yeah, but that's the rich. I mean, that's
okay.
It is.
I never been there.
I never been
Country club.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Nighthawk. Nighthawk is there
Nighthawk,
too.
yeah.
That's my Vailoa. Oh yeah, that's my Vailoa family. My pops from Vailoa too. So yeah, shout out to them.
You got family Vailoa.
Yeah, I'm a low pa.
The Uli, then you go all the way down to Fongatunga. Wow, man.
Gina's family's from Vailoa.
Huh?
I think Gina's family's from Vailoa.
Maybe.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah. I think her mom's...
Bro, we're all related. Everybody.
That's true.
We're all related. It's cool.
We're all related
how
to
long
the
were you in Samoa?
I got shipped out there. I got trapped out there.
Shit, you got
You
shit, man.
know, for a couple years, like 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated college, and then I went back for a couple years too. So like 5 years total is what I calculated.
You graduated from ACC?
I'm a chief.
Chief, shout out to the chief.
Yeah, I'm an ACC chief through and through. So put my
Wow.
time in over there. Yep.
Hey, Sefa, that's ironic, right? How you a chief and then they won the Super Bowl. You must be hella proud.
See, look. Hey, I think I'm about to lose connection right now.
Wow. See?
We don't gotta bring up that Super Bowl, man. Hey, let me tell you, that was the quietest last 5 minutes of any football game I have
Wait,
ever.
are we talking about that right now, Seth? Are we really talking about it right now?
We don't have to.
Sorry, I went off topic.
Okay, I just wanted to know. If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it.
I went off topic. My bad,
He
Seth.
just texted me about that too. I should have known.
Bro,
I should have known, man.
Bro, so what was that experience like growing up in Samoa, going to college, finishing college year? Talk to us about that experience in Samoa.
Man, it's a lot of misconceptions about both sides. I think from people from the States and then people from Samoa, but I get both sides. Like when you go to Samoa and there's people like your cousins would tell you like, oh, you know, people out there are weird or people out there are rude or shady or whatever. When I first went out there, I kind of felt it. When people realize you're not from there, it's kind of like you're not part of the clique, which is with everywhere though. You know, you wasn't born there. You don't know anybody there. I didn't speak the language. So I was like around a lot of people that didn't really know me and wasn't cool with me like that. But then I stayed there long enough to, you know, I got really embedded in everything, like all the communities, you know, I made some really like lifelong friends. And I stayed there long enough to when other kids from Cali came down to visit, they was looking at me like, you know what I mean, like I wasn't from Cali. And I understood that some dudes from Cali and some people from the States, they some dickheads. So I kind of seen why both sides was a little like cautious about messing with each other. But other than that, like going out there was a big it was a big change up from what I'm used to, from where I grew up at. And I never been around like enough of my people. Like I never been to a school where it's nothing but Samoans, and it was crazy. Because usually when you grow up and you go to like church functions and it's a bunch of Samoans, somebody fighting or something going on, something ain't right. It's a funeral. But out there it was just like every day. So it was something totally it just shocked me, and it for the better. Like I grew for the better. So it was dope, man. I loved it.
And so you were in Samoa for a total of what, 5 years? How long?
Like 5 years. Yep, 5 years.
Wow.
And the last time I was there was 2017. That's when I moved back.
2017?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's like 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was my last. I was there for a year, from 16 to 17.
Wow.
I went out for a funeral, got stuck, and then I was just like, I'm just ride it out. So.
Yeah. We know how that goes. You go there for a family follow-up, you get stuck out there.
Yeah.
Except for we're laughing because Boog got shipped out there too.
How was that?
We won't talk about that. That's a whole nother segment. But it was, we have definitely some shared experience, man. Just like going to Samoa, it definitely, for me personally, it definitely shaped like, the face of my character, going to Samoa, learning the culture, the heritage, where I come from, because I was this young, ignorant, naive boy who grew up in the States, and where those values were still being instilled in me. But to see it like firsthand and experience it in real time, man, I'm grateful and I'm thankful, man, that I went to Samoa and I spent some time in Samoa, and I graduated from the best high school in all of American Samoa, ladies and gentlemen, Tahuna High School.
Oh yeah. He's a warrior. We got a warrior on our hands. You know what they say about those guys. So
man. So, and you know what? And this is just a good way to segue in. So for you, of course, we know you for your music, rap, and that's actually where I first saw you. I think it was a record from like one of the artists in Samoa, right? Do you remember what that record was, or what that?
It was probably bad on my behalf. I don't know who you're talking about, but it was probably bad on my behalf. So I'd rather you not remember which one it was
Okay.
exactly, but
There
yeah,
was
I
a
did.
couple of them.
Yeah, I did. I did some. Yeah, I did a lot of songs. I did a lot of music with all the artists out there. It's all my boys. So
Mm. So
uh,
where did that love for music come from, specifically rap? Like when did you fall in love with hip hop?
we man, I grew up on it. You know, I know a lot of people say that, but like Sacramento, especially my uncles, they was doing music when I was a kid, and they had their studio right across the street from the church, and
Mm.
like so they was like that was the spot. I never and honestly, to be honest, like I was too young to like go in and kick it, but we used to go there when nobody was there. We used to like look at it and be like, dang, this is tight. This is where they made the music. But
Mm.
yeah, as a kid, we were surrounded by it. So my uncles and them, Anger Records, hard hitters.
Mm.
That's all who I grew up on. Then my pops is from San Ho, so Cali Cousins, X Factors, and all that. Metal Mouth. That's all we grew up on. So
Wow.
as a kid, yeah, I used to have a little Walkman. I used to take it to school and I used to listen to all the CDs. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
So
Walkman, CDs.
Walkman.
yeah.
These young kids don't
What
even
we
know what
talking
that
about? What
is.
we talking about?
Hey, man, I'm kind of old, man. I know I look young, but I'm kind of old. So yeah, that's what I grew up on.
Who was your kind of, I know you talked about like some of the Usos, your family that owned the studio, and you drew some inspiration from them. And shout out to the Usos. I know some of them. The Uso Spence, right?
Yeah, that's my
The
uncle
whole
right there.
the
Yep.
whole Plaza Rat. I know about that, man. I know about
Yeah,
Iron Records,
that's
man.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
that's
know
where
about
we
those Usos,
from.
man.
Yeah, yeah,
I know those Usos, man. There's some solid Usos, man, and
yeah.
who have given us some great music, great records throughout the years, man. Who are some of your other like rap inspirations?
I mean, as far as listening, I just kind of listened to whatever's on the radio, but it wasn't until uh my first introduction to like hip hop, what I quote unquote real hip hop is I got into Nas in like
Mm,
elementary, junior high. And when I first heard One Mic,
mm,
I got like chills. It was the first time I ever
mm.
got chills.
Dope record.
And ever since then, man, like that's really what kickstarted, Nas and Jay-Z and Lupe Fiasco, Kanye, so all of that is something that and Joe Budden. A lot of people don't listen to Joe Budden, but that's my favorite rapper of all time. So that's my
Hey,
that's my favorite of all time.
You
So
like Joe?
that's my
Right on.
favorite, bro. Like
hey,
since way
Joe's
back.
filthy. Joe's
Joe,
filthy. Like a lot of people only know him because of the reality shows and all of this stuff. But if you go bar for bar, a lot of people can't hang with Joe.
I couldn't even
He's
watch
a
that stuff,
lyricist, bro.
man. I couldn't watch the I never watched the none of that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
his music though,
No, but I'm saying
yeah,
a lot of people don't like him because they see that the reality TV
yeah,
stuff. You know what I mean?
they
His
don't know.
character. Yeah.
But bar for
Yeah.
bar, music wise, that dude's a lyricist, man.
Yeah, he one of the greatest. So yeah, I mean that's basically where where I wanted to start rapping. Like I
Mm.
always loved music, but when I heard them and I realized, whoa, that's dope, then I wanted to start rapping. So
What was the first rap you wrote? Do you remember?
it was trash.
Yeah.
It was trash. It's crazy. What's crazy is like my family loves because the first couple songs I was really in my feelings and I rapped about my family a lot. And the thing is, man, shout out to my big cousin Bull, because he was at one point he was the only one that I made music for. He was the only one that knew. I was living in Japan at the moment, and when I was making music, I just sent it to him off a Rock Band mic and my laptop. And
Oh
then
wow.
I told him, I said, man, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. It sucked. Like I know it sucked, but I'm hella excited. My first time. And then my dad ended up calling me. He was like, nigga, you rap? And I was like, but then, from there it just expanded. But yeah, my first raps is trash, bro. Like,
How did you get to Japan?
oh yeah. Um when I graduated high school, my auntie, she was stationed in Japan.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
ain't nothing like, her, she's like, man, ain't nothing in Sacramento. So she told me, she was like, you want some money or do you want to come to Japan? And like but my auntie, you can't really say no to her. So it's like,
Right, right.
okay,
We all have
yeah.
that auntie.
Yeah, she military. She been crazy before that. So yeah, so I just took her offer and ended up going to Japan for like 7 months. And so that's really what changed my life. Ever since I left Sacramento, it really put me on a course to where to just want things outside of what we seen every day. growing up. So when I moved to Japan and like being with kids like my age, and we was like out at 2 a.m. at gas stations, like free, and like nobody was worried about anything. I was like, it felt like I had PTSD out there. Just growing up how you grow up.
Yeah.
We would go to restaurants and they would sit right at the table with their backs to the door, and I'd be like, "What y'all doing? Like, let's go in the corner over here." And like, but the lighting's bad. I'm like, so like being out there just changed my perspective on life. It really showed me like, man, there's way more than Sacramento, way more than California. So
yeah. How long were you out there?
I was out there for 7 months. I got denied. They my auntie was trying to have me out there for a year, but I wasn't working and I wasn't doing school, and they denied me at the border. They was like, nah, we gonna put this on your passport. You can't come for a whole year. I was like, damn. So
wow.
They like kicked me out they pulled me in. They pulled me in and everything. They were like, what are you doing here? And what are you doing? And I was like, man, I'm waiting for school. They're like, no, you get out. So that's when I got shipped to Samoa.
That's when you got shipped to Samoa.
And the thing was, I was gonna visit my grandma, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna visit my grandma for a month. I'm gonna go back to Sac. I get to Hawaii, for the connecting flight.
Right.
And my cousin, she meets me, my little cousin, and she's like, oh, here's a package from your mom. I'm like, oh, okay, it's for your grandma. I said, all right, thank you. I get to the house. I said, oh, grandma, this for you. And I'm talking to her about whatever. She said, no, that's for you. I said, what's this? I opened it. It's my transcript. It's my social security card, my birth certificate, everything that I needed to sign up for college. And that's how I got signed up. They tricked me. And the very next day, I got signed up to ASCC. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Home of the Chiefs.
Home of the Chiefs,
Home of the Chiefs.
I hated it at first, and then, now I always want to go back. I miss Samoa.
I miss Samoa too, man.
Yeah, I miss Samoa too, man.
You miss Samoa too, man.
No, I went to Samoa one time for my grandpa's funeral, and then I got stuck out there, and then that was, man. You grow up in America, and then you go to Samoa for a couple of weeks, and then I was like over it a little bit. You know what I mean? I just wanted to come home, and my good thing my uncle lived in Pequesa, right close to
next to McDonald's, right?
Right next to McDonald's, bro. Hey, I got this funny story. So this kid in Samoa, right, he comes and asks me for money. So I give him $1. His friend comes, I give him $1. He goes around the corner, but he don't know that I can still hear him, right? And the other kid goes, hey, my fellow coupe. Look at my Rasta, because I had long hair. They call everybody Rasta.
Yeah.
Come on, Rasta. So the other kid comes up to me, and then he goes, come on, and then the other kid goes, yeah, come on, Paul Lily. I was like, so let's just keep it at Rasta. Why we gotta go to the other details, bro?
Oh man, that's hella funny.
Samoan kids are so definitive too about how they describe you, man. Whether you got, if you're bald, they call me Bo. Like, it's just so funny, man.
No, they direct.
Yeah, and like this. Do you know what that means, Sefa? What does that mean, Sefa?
I don't know what that means.
Come on, bro. Are you serious?
What up, blood?
I don't know what that means.
Somebody on the live knows. What does this mean? When you're in Samoa growing up and they throw this up.
Hold on. Don't say it. Let's see if he comes up.
Let's see. Someone, what does this mean? When you're growing up in Samoa, you get just random people or people they'll be like, I'll call you and they'll be like, Sully. Do this. What does that mean? Let's see if somebody on the live knows. No?
Boogie, it better not be nothing nasty. It's a family
show. It's not. I'm serious, bro. I can't believe, Sefa, you don't know what this means, bro.
Bro, I don't know.
Sefa must have been rich in Samoa, bro.
Nah,
I was broadcast. We knew what this meant. If they hit you with one of this, you are. What does that mean, Sefa?
Nobody know, Boog.
That mean A-OK. That mean white power now. That mean white power.
Sefa was rich in Samoa.
I don't know. Nah, I wasn't rich.
It, man.
What that mean?
Also, that really struggled, man. It came up. That was pro. They know what this means.
What that mean?
When they throw this up at you, when you see them, that means, do you have a quarter?
Oh, this guy.
Right?
I mean,
I would have been walking around like this then.
No, so I'm
for $1.
They be like,
I thought that was hamburger. Hamburger.
They be like this. Nah, that means, do you have a quarter?
Oh, hey, Edward Leota said Selengi. He knew what's up.
See, look at that. Okay. Edward, shout out to my also Edward, man. Taste the
I think that was a
bakery.
I think that was a Kafunga thing.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. Nah. You know what? We was broke there. That's what. And
I would have been.
Let it be.
Boog, why didn't you walk around like this, Boog?
Oh, because
you could have walked around like this.
If you walk around like this, you know what this means, Manny?
What?
That means I'm gonna slap your mouth. Oh, dope, Sefa, man. So collectively, how long have you been rapping, bro?
Damn, my age is about to show right now, but like like about 9-10 years.
Wow,
Yeah. I
10
mean,
years.
when I was in Samoa, it was kind of like, it was kidding around for a little bit. So it's been on and off, but like, I mean, seriously, at least 7.
Mm.
So yeah.
So out of all the projects that you've done, what are some of the projects that are like near and dear to you, like that really mean the most, or just like maybe it was a time that you really needed to get this music off and it helped you, and it was a time in your life. What was that time, or what was that? What was that project?
Uh, I mean, the one that I dropped last year, Broken Record, it was like a brand new. Uh, I broke into a lot of I broke a lot of barriers or personally. So I mean, that means a lot to me. But 2015, I dropped Home, and
Mm.
the thing was, I was plotting on it for a long time, like a couple months. I got all the songs. I was like, I'm about to drop this on my birthday, January 24th, and it's about to be great. And then January 19th, my auntie from Hawaii called,
Mm.
and they her and her husband, they're the only ones that stay out there that's like immediate family.
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle went into surgery, and when he came out, my auntie went into surgery, but when she came out, he went in on an emergency surgery. So they weren't expecting both of them to be in the hospital, but they both went, and they called, and then they talked to my dad, and then the next day I got shipped out to Hawaii. When you're not doing nothing, when you just making music in the room, they're like, "Hey, yeah, get up." So the next day I
Go
got
back to
shipped.
Edie.
Yeah, so I got shipped to Hawaii, my first time ever out there, and like I ended up still dropping it because I said I was for so long, but like at that time we was in the hospital, like my auntie and uncle both was in the hospital, and I was staying there because I didn't have a way to get from Queens to Pearl City, so like I was staying there in the hospital, I was burning CDs, and then I was dropping music, and Hawaii, man, I got a lot of love for Hawaii, bro.
Shout out to the
Because
808.
hey man, I got a lot of love for them because while I was in the hospital taking care of my godparents, they were tapping in with me, and it was people was buying my CDs. They would come up to the hospital and drop off food, and they was dropping off random snacks and stuff. And these people that I didn't know, I just knew them off Twitter and Instagram. But for me, that album meant a lot because like it kind of like I was like, damn, I get love like this out all the way out here. Like I never even been out here. And so yeah, I hold that really close to me just because like not even the music. The music is alright, but everything that transpired like beyond the music it meant a lot, and it showed me a lot. So shout
That's
out to
dope,
Hawaii,
man.
man. Everybody, they know
Shout
who
out
they
to
is.
Hawaii, man.
Yeah.
808, man. Talk to us about some of the collabs that you've done, man. Because I've seen we've heard a couple. Talk to us about those collaborations, how they came about, like, and the artists that you work with.
I think well they all special. But some of the more notable ones would be like with Ado. He was actually on my second mixtape ever, and it was trash. But he came on there and swept me up. Yeah, because it was a favor through my dad's homies from San Ho. So he was my dad. He in the beginning he was like Suge Knight. He was like, "Hey man, my son rap. Get somebody on here." So he was punking everybody to get on. And they my Uso 5, man, he been helping me from the jump. Spence and 5, they've been two of the big people that always helped me since the beginning. And 5, he hooked it up with a lot of features from folks from San Ho, and Doe was one of them. And I remember getting it, and I was tripping out because we listened to him in high school. Like we knew who he was, so it was just like, wow, I got a song with Doe, like, and I'm just starting out, so I mean, Doe, he always been showing love since the beginning. I did some stuff with Cuddy Banks a while ago. Him and D-Boy, they always show love. Mo Music. It's been a lot, but honestly, man, like I was telling earlier, like I kind of keep to myself, yeah, features come here and there, but for the most part, a lot of my projects have been just me and my boy from Samoa. He's from Pekesa, my homie Ione.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Pekesa.
Yeah, Pekampton,
Pekampton. Is that what you call it? Man, I kind of grew up in Pickettson too. I don't remember anybody ever calling it Big Compton.
Hey, bro, you go down that street, you go down that road that be flooded all the time. You see 100 kids on left and right on the stone walls. Hey, that's Big Compton right there, man. We be going through there. Hey, roll your windows up, lock your doors.
Hey.
Know these kids is on.
Shout out to Big Compton and all the usos out of Big Kissa that we grew up with, man. That's what's up, man. So you're an entrepreneur too. Like, talk to us, because we see you also doing like the shirts and stuff, right? Is that your own business?
Yeah, unofficially. I mean, but yeah, that's what I mean when I said broken record. I broke a lot of barriers. Last year was like the first time that I was like, yo, I should probably try to make some money off of this. Because like for the longest, everything was free. Everything was on SoundCloud for the whole 8 years. I've been making music. It was never on Apple Music. It was never on none of that. So last year I was like, you know what? We finna go old school. We're gonna do the hard copies. My uncle Spence from Minor Records. He was getting a t-shirt print, a t-shirt press, and he was like, yo, man, whatever you need, Chef, I got you. You know, Spence always down to help. So he moved right down the street from me. So last year we started doing the merch, and he taught me everything he knew, and then I learned a little more. But we started doing the merch, and it did really well. A lot of people that's been listening to me for years have always, you know, they reached out to me afterwards and like, man, we always wanted a way to support, but we just didn't know how. Like you can't buy nothing on SoundCloud, and you know, you just got Instagram and Twitter. So last year I got more open with accepting money for my services, and
dope.
Yeah, so it's been really like beneficial, super. I've been able to do a lot of things because of the merch, and yeah.
Because that's one of the things that Doe shared when he was on with us a couple weeks ago, is like not giving away free music, right? And like the importance of that. And then, you know, because that's just one avenue that you all as artists take care of your families. And you said something in our conversation that was pretty interesting about a Polynesian artist and the network that they have. Talk to us about that.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, I think we have an advantage as Pacific Islanders making music, because of the fact that we're so globally united. You know, like a lot of other people don't really have that, but for us, you can take a kid's phone from California, from Sacramento. You can take one from Carson, from Seattle, from Federal Way. You can go all the way to Alaska, Anchorage. You can go to Hawaii, anywhere. You could take all of the Usos phones, and it's like 9 times out of 10 they got the same artists, same songs, everything. We're so connected, and like it's
on there.
Yeah, you know, J Bug, they got Comic Kings, they got everything, you know. So
they got Vince Vialu on there. They got
yeah, they got that guy too. But we so connected. You know, I got family in Alaska, I got family in Hawaii. Like a lot of my friends from high school, they be tripping out that I go to Hawaii so often. Because to them, Hawaii is like, I mean, that's like the Bahamas. They're like, dang, you know. Well, no, it's just like so far away. They don't know. They wouldn't know people out there. They wouldn't have connections. Like I could go out there with like $100 and sleep on my empty couch and be cool. Yeah, they would have to, you know, live at the hotel and all that.
Hey, what's your auntie's number? So next time I go there,
it's 808. Yeah. But you know, we just have so many connections everywhere. That a lot of other artists that I grew up with, you know, people I went to high school with that been rapping longer than me, and they dope too, like really dope. But they just don't have those kind of connections. They weren't born into it like I was, where I'm lucky to have family everywhere and I could distribute it, you know. So I think we have an advantage as Polynesian artists.
So how was that advantage benefited you? How have you been impacted by it? Because that's actually a great perspective, right? Because like you said, like if you take the average Samoan kids or Polynesian kids, you take their phone 9 times out of 10, they'll have pretty similar playlist, right? You'll see Fiji on there, you'll see Sione on there, you'll see like, you know, Ado on there, you'll see Vince Vialu on there, right? That's just like, you know, a great perspective to have. But like, how has that benefited you as a Polynesian artist?
I think it just makes it easier for my music to travel. Like you know, I don't really be out there like that. You know, my family, they barely see me outside of my house, like my cousins and all that. But through the internet and through my family. Like I'll be out in Alaska at a kickback, you know. My cousin did shoot me a video from him driving around listening to it somewhere I ain't never been before, or people that I used to live with in Hawaii, they listen to it and they showing me little kickbacks and all that. It's just a lot easier to network. It's not as big, like, you know, our communities aren't as big as other communities, but like we so tightly knit. Like I get a clean head start compared to my brothers that I grew up with out here in Sacramento, that aren't Samoan or aren't Tongan or aren't Fijian, or you know. So yeah.
That's so dope. So and that's great that you mentioned, like, you know, places like Hawaii. Shout out to 808. But like, so where have you performed? Talk to us about some of the places that you've performed.
Oh, I don't really do too many performances. I don't really like I said, I don't really like crowds. I get real iffy in crowds and all that. But when I was in Samoa, my auntie Penny, rest in peace, she was like she was the orchestrator for all the local artists out there. So we used to throw shows in Samoa all the time.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and then like we did a couple shows in Western Samoa, in the Independent Samoa as well. We did the Tawila Festival. So we went out there. It was, hey bro, it was a hustle, because like my auntie flew out there on her own dime, no backing whatsoever, and she told him, she said, y'all don't have to pay us. Y'all don't have to pay us to come. We'll pay for everything. We just want 10 minutes on stage. And they were like, that's it? And we're like, yeah, that's it. We don't need no money. She just wanted to showcase our art. That's how much she believed in us, you know?
That's
I love your auntie, man.
No, these are different aunties. These are different aunties.
You got some good aunties, bro.
Yeah, I do. Hey, my family is full of
shout them
women,
out. Shout them out.
Yeah.
Who are they, bro?
Well, my auntie, the crazy one, my auntie, she probably don't want me to say her name, but she in Hawaii. And then my godmother and she gonna see this and call me, but you know, she can't punch me from Sacramento, so it's good.
No.
And then my auntie that passed away, that was all about the local artist, my auntie Penny Utu in Samoa. So yeah, it was just I got real lucky to get placed in these, because she wasn't my real auntie, but you know, we just connected at the college.
Yeah.
And then a year later, we found out she grew up with my mom.
Wow.
She just didn't know because my last name was different. But she found out and she looked at me. She was just like, are you serious? And yeah, it's crazy. I got yelled at even more after that, but it's all good.
So are you open to like performance? So if somebody hits you up like, yo, Seth, we'd like for you to perform at so-and-so. Are you open to something like that?
Like recently, oh yeah, I did shows in Sacramento as well. Opened up for David Rhythm and for Tanel. So
shout out to David Rhythm and Tanel.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. Some great ones in the game. But recently I kind of got over that hump, and I was like ready. I was like, yo, man, we're gonna go to Washington. Like I was ready, and then you know everything got shut down. So yeah, so but like so I'm getting out my shell. It's been a long time coming, but like now I'm a little more open to it. You know, if the opportunity is right, if the venue, like if the other artist is right, I don't want to get thrown on with some. I mean, with a show that I wouldn't want to be at. So no.
Well, we want to see you, Seth. Like real talk, like from you know, I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I know Manny's a fan. Like we would love to see you on stage here in the Northwest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm down. I see Vicky in here and Loose Screws, my boy. So
yeah, shout out to Vicky and Loose Screws.
Yeah, we gonna make something happen.
Hey, sure. Seth, you got some of that gear with you?
Yo, man, this is exclusive. So just the other like a couple weeks ago, I copped the embroidery machine. So this right here is see this right here? I don't know if you can see it, but
yep.
That's the Good Company beanie. That's right nice. There. And then these are the Good Company shirts. I literally just pressed this up for the interview.
Wow.
I was like, yo, I need a fresh shirt. I need something. This is the new stuff coming out as soon as I finish my album. I'm gonna drop them all together. So it'll be like people could buy it in a bundle if they want.
And where can folks get your merchandise from? Because you got a lot of nice stuff. If you haven't been able to check out Sefa on IG, I follow him on IG.
Yeah.
But he told me he was heavy on Twitter too. So
yeah.
You find him on IG. He showcases a lot of his gear, and it's really nice stuff, man.
Yeah, they could just hit me on Instagram and Twitter. I take all my or Facebook. I got the Sefa M page.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lie, man. It's been like overwhelming. Like I don't know what happened, but out of nowhere, it just jumped. And so a lot of people hit me at once, and it's only me doing it. So yeah, it might take a minute to. I mean, don't be afraid to double text me because I'm with you. I want you to support, and I want to support. I appreciate it, but I've been talking to a couple people, and I see the old messages, and I'm like, damn, man, my fault. It was, let me throw in a free shirt, man. My bad. So.
Hey, but that's part of it that people don't understand, because me and Boog try to do this, where we started the podcast, right, and then we try to run the merch too, and so being able to have a team around to take care of that stuff, and then we take care of what we need to take care of. Share with us on some of that, because Sefa, I don't know if you know Boog, but Sefa does all of the rapping stuff, all of his recording, the studio, he does it all, and he does the merch. He presses all his stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so
you can see in the back. You see in the back over here. You see the shirts. That's like on my pile of blank shirts. There, when people order, I just take it off.
Nice.
But yeah, man. I think it's been that way for so long. Me just on my own. I started, in my room, and it's been that way for long. Like I never had a consistent studio to go to.
Yeah.
Because you only need a studio when you work with people, and I don't really work with people like that. So everything has been so in the house, in my own little zone. So even with the merch, I just got to get used to it. It's only been a year with the shirts, but now I got beanies, and now I'm trying to get other things like bags and stuff. So
Seth, my bad. Do you think, I don't know, because I'm listening to you, right, and even in conversation that we've had before the show, you talked to me about you don't like to be in crowds. You do everything in your room. You don't really get out. And so your method is kind of different from how it's usually done, right? Where people are out doing shows, getting their merch out, out in the studio and stuff like that. So how has it benefited you for you doing it your way? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Because it's totally opposite from how people in the music game would normally do it, right? They're doing shows, but then if you guys don't know, Sefa has his album, right? And I downloaded it, but he's giving it away for free, and all you have to do is make a donation. He's doing it that way, which is super dope, right?
That is dope.
Yeah.
But then we go back to what Ado was talking about, and he's talking about, hey, let's, because the question that we asked Ado was, if you can talk to a younger Ado, what would you tell him? What's the advice you would give him? And he said something like, free game, man. I'll be charging cats. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be giving away a lot of free merch like how I was doing. But then that's part of the game too. You know what I'm saying? And understanding how that stuff works is just getting your name big and getting them out there. But I see that you have a following and all of this. So how has your method worked out for you? Positively?
Well, first of all, yeah, Doe should charge because he's the greatest. Let me just put that out there. Hey, Doe is the great. Like, yo.
Shout out to Doe, man.
Shout out to Doe, man. Hey, I always tell people all the time.
Solid Uso.
Doe and Dallas Casey is my two favorites ever. So yeah, I agree that people like him should charge. For me personally, I was coming from that kid who really couldn't afford, like I couldn't buy all the CDs. My parents bought me everything, but like I know that struggle of like wanting to hear a song but you can't afford the CD, or there's a lot of music that I didn't get to until later on in life because of the fact that I was like, it wasn't on the radio, because the radio only plays the jump. They play the party songs, but then you got the album and like the real soul. And like I didn't get to those until I didn't get to that till later on in life. So for me, Nipsey was a big inspiration in this.
The marathon continues.
Yeah, he had the Proud to Pay thing where he had his album for $100, hard copy. He had the digital copy for $10, and he also had it for free. Same album on 3 different platforms for 3 different prices. And he wanted to tell people like, they're gonna support you if they want to support you. Yeah. If they can't, then that's fine too. So I took from Radiohead when they dropped the album on their website, and it was you make your own price. So you go to Radiohead's website for that album they dropped in like 2010 or whatever, and you type in the price. You could put 0, and they'll give you the album straight.
Wow.
And they made money. And the thing about that was, I think they kept it to themselves. I don't think the label got none of that.
Wow.
I could be wrong, but just knowing that and knowing all of this info. Last year when I dropped Broken Record, it was the same thing. Actually what I did, and shout out to everyone that supported. I had it on SoundCloud privately, and I told everyone on Twitter. I said, "Hey, I got an album coming out. If y'all want to hear it 2 weeks early, $10. Y'all can wait for it, and it'll be free." I made $1,000 off that. I don't know if I should say that, but I made $1,000 off that. Easy. It's probably more, but that showed me like, wow, that's people love. Really, and the thing was, it was a lot of people that didn't even know who I was. Like they just seen people supporting it, and they seen people like, tweeting about it. They seen people tweeting lyrics. They were like, "Hey, Oos, let me check you out. Let me see what you're talking about." And so from there, I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." So then from there, I started the merch. With that money, I used that money to buy shirts and buy ink and buy everything.
Reinvesting into the business.
Yeah, you know. Yes, and then I'm not gonna lie, man, when I first made that big amount of money from the album, 1,000, and then everything else I made, I spent. Man, we was eating out, and it's kind of like, man,
was splurging.
Yeah, like, right? and it wasn't until I was down to my last $150 that I realized, like, wow, I can't even cop shirts no more. Yeah, and then I'm digging into family favors, like, "Hey man, can you cop this real quick?" And then, so I've learned in a year a lot,
growing pains.
So but that's
so dope.
Yeah, and then when I dropped my last mixtape, the one that you downloaded, so that wasn't an album, that was just a tape. Like I just put that out.
Oh, okay.
And, I didn't put my all, like it didn't go in like an album, so it was like $5 to check this out. But now that I had merch, I was like, or you can cop this shirt, this brand new Make Rappers Rap Again t-shirt, and you get the album for free 2 weeks early, another 1,000.
I see.
Like straight up. Like I was
what is that? I'm just gonna hold you there. What does that mean? Because I mean, I have a different perception of when I hear that. Make rappers rap again.
Yeah,
like, that's a bold statement, bro. Yeah. Talk to us about that, man. Where does that come from?
Because it's a like, I don't even listen to the radio, but whenever I do, it's a bunch of nonsense out there, man. You got people glorifying the gangs and the drugs and this and that. So I just wanted people to get back to the essence, to the roots, to the real, to what hip hop is about, spreading a message, a positive message, something that's beneficial for our kids and our community. So just make rappers rap, just like, make them spit. And when I dropped that, it was a lot of people, a lot of artists were like, "Yo, man, I'm with it." So it wasn't a big move. It wasn't nothing major, but within our community, it was like a cool little couple artists that I respect that was like, "Yo, man, you right. We need to rap, bars." And so, yeah. So,
for me, when I hear something like Make Rappers Rap Again, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Sefa's about to go in on them. And you know what I'm talking about. Well, for me, when I heard that statement, I'm thinking about today's music and where it's going, man. And right on the nail, where we're glorifying the drugs and all of this stuff. A lot of mental health issues going on and stuff like that. And I, if you watch the other podcasts, I'm always drawing back to this, and it's because of the numbers. Me and Boog, we do a lot of work in our communities working with youth who deal with these issues, and it's because their favorite rappers are telling them this and that. And it's for me, who's a big music head, I don't really consider music today music anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling no positive. I'm not feeling like it's pushing me to go in somewhere that'll make me successful. It's more about a trend nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And so followers following followers and no leaders anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you trying to drop your mixtape on this?
Yeah, what's up? I'll cop the pre-order.
$10 if you $10 if you want to get it early. No, but going back to what Sefa was talking about, who wouldn't want to donate? First of all, right? Let's not even talk about his music content. Who wouldn't want to donate to somebody who remembers a time when he couldn't afford CDs or afford music, period, right? And now he's on some platform that he is on now, and he's looking back and saying, "Hey, these are for the cats that can't afford the music, but just want to listen." That's such a dope attitude, and that's such a just a dope human being, a characteristic of you. And then to add on top of that, the lyricism in his music, fire, bro.
Appreciate it.
Fire. This, if you haven't listened, I see some people writing on it. By the way, Sacktown is showing love on the feed.
Shout out to Sacktown. We
Yeah,
see
shout
y'all.
out.
But there's I seen some comments say, "Oh, I don't even know," but this is a dope interview. If you haven't listened to Sefa, go on IG and listen to him just freestyle. Not even the stuff that he's put on recorded, but just freestyling. Because Sefa would drop videos here and there where he's just speaking about everyday stuff or whatever the topic is of the day. But super fire.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Man.
man, we're. I mean, Manny and I, we go back and forth. We listen to some of your records, in the past. We'll talk about, the thought that it evokes, and like, man, this dude is just so fire, man. And it's inspiring to see young Polynesian artists like yourself come up, man, and deliver this this real conscious message to those that are listening, man. And like for me growing up, of course, it was Pac, man, right? I think about Pac and like the staple that he had in hip hop music, and just on a generation and a culture. Like, is there a Pac of our time right now? Is there somebody close to that, or who is the Pac of today's hip hop music? Right? Who, in your mind, who do you think?
I don't think you can like somebody like him. I don't think you can compare him. You can't even. I don't think it's right to compare his legacy to anybody because it's unfair. I think one of the craziest things about him, though, him and Big, is the fact that they was so young, spitting what they was spitting. What 24, 25?
Yeah.
To know that they went out like that, and I'm thinking like these dudes is like 40 years old, the way that they got so much knowledge, so much game.
Yeah.
But like one of the things that tripped me out was when I was as old as Pac, when I seen that a couple years ago, and I was like, dang, I was old as him when he died. That's like I was nowhere near what he was doing, nowhere near like as smooth and as cool as what Big was at that age when I was that age. So, I mean, it just it's crazy. I don't think it's fair to compare anybody to them, but everybody got their like Nip. Nip was like one man.
Right.
That's one of my favorites. He was beyond the music. I don't think you can compare the two, but as far as positive impact, Nip was up there.
Because there's also a different time frame. Like Pac comes up in an era where hip hop was much different than it is today.
Yeah.
Like, what is your general thought about today's hip hop music? Right? We're not trying to bash anybody, but what is your thought growing up in part of that era? Right? I come from that 80s, 90s,
60s.
hip-hop, so right, where it was much different than what it is today. Like, I'm lost. My kids got to put me on. Actually, TikTok is probably educating me on like what's trendy today.
Crazy, right?
Right. So that's where I'm learning. Like, oh, okay, this must be
it's a whole new it's a whole new world, man. I think music today is that's just the result of money being a part of the hip hop culture. Before it was pure, it was easy to speak your mind because it wasn't no money involved, and I'm even talking like pre-Pac, like before that, because it wasn't because that's when the money really started coming in. That's when the commercials, the endorsements, maybe not endorsement deals, but just people wanted to be around hip hop.
Yeah.
And before that, it was so easy to speak your mind. It was so easy to be like F the police because there was nobody giving you money saying, hey, you can't talk to them like that. But now it's like all these artists and everybody that's all these record labels and stuff, they run what goes on. If they don't like what you're saying, they'll cut you,
Yeah.
And so it's really important for the independent artists, independent rappers to really like be vocal, and also for us to support them because they're the ones who can speak their mind without having to answer to anybody. So with the radio and all these images, and that's all like, that's all contributed to by these people with the money. They know that that's going to generate views. You see that rainbow haired dude, I won't say his name, but you see him and you see the popularity because they pump their money into that kind of image.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got really dope artists who don't really get that shine because that's not controversial. It's not fun. It's not trendy. So it's not gonna make the money that they want. But all the real stuff, like hip hop, I love to see that. No matter where hip hop goes, it doesn't matter whatever trend you see, you follow. If you follow the history of hip hop, it always goes back to the lyricists.
That's right.
It'll always come back. There'll be trends, there'll be things, but like the lyricists, the people that are really for the culture, the people that have that message, they stay in the mix. So that's what I love about hip hop, because it don't stray too far from the roots.
And if you got it, you got it.
Yeah,
And if you don't got it,
Bars.
oh, you saw
no,
but
hey, I'm a snap right now.
no,
Hey, what's that?
because in today's world, right? I feel like as far like let's talk about music, right? If you don't, a lot of cats are like, they're not even that good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
I'm gonna call them to the carpet.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not
right?
gonna say no names, but some people are just they don't got it. You know, I feel like God has created us with different gifts, and that's what makes us unique and makes us fellowship with one another, because we get to bring our gifts and bring whatever we have from the table. Now it's our job to then grow that gift. You know what I'm saying, and make it better and refine it and stuff like that. You know how? Let's talk about how gold is made, right? When they dig up gold, right, and they put it in the fire, right? How do they get the pure gold? They put it in fire, and then all the other minerals, they go like this, right? They put it in the fire, and they set the degrees to a certain heat. Now, the hotter it goes, the other minerals from the earth start to fall off, and then you get that pure gold, right? And so that's what we're supposed to do with our gifts. We're supposed to refine that stuff. A lot of cats can, like, for me who play music, right? I play piano, I play a little bit of guitar and whatever,
Banjo.
right? But you get cats that like who play like this, all right, and then they say, "Oh, I'm a piano player." You get what I'm saying, Seth? So like for me, it kind of offends me. Like, nah, you don't play the piano. You don't really play like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like spend time in the gift, craft the, you know what I'm saying? Like work on your craft. That's what my uncles always told me growing up in music is work on your craft. And if you're not willing to work on your craft, then don't call yourself that, because there's cats out here who are paying money to better themselves, who are doing the work to better themselves and actually come, you know what I'm saying? And like if we think about Corey Henry, right? Cats like that, who's, well, you guys probably, he's a piano player, organ player, right? Super dope. But a lot of the cats that I talk to, they don't really know him, but they know about everybody else. That's who's not all that good. You know what I'm saying? So for me, who like spend time in the art and respects the craft, I kind of like, it bugs me a little bit to see people who's famous win awards that I'm kind of like, man, you can't even sing.
Yeah.
You're not even that dope at rap. Your bars are garbage, but because it's trending, because the side stuff that you do on a reality show or whatever it is, because your butt's so big, hello, because you got a big butt and you can twerk, we're gonna accept you as a lyricist, as a rapper, as a singer, as however you come, but you ain't really dope to anybody.
I got.
Let me fan my oos off real quick.
Sorry, bro.
I was coming with that fire. I gotta fan my oos off.
Sorry,
real
bro.
quick. Nah,
You
man.
ain't in. Hold up.
Facts. Those are all big facts. Everybody on the live,
sorry,
let me
bro.
see y'all hashtag big
But there's
facts,
just
my
too
man.
much famous people who's not dope at what they do, but then yet they win music awards. Now, if you're not in a music award, I mean, if you're not into music, this might not offend you. But for somebody who's coming up like Sefa and cats like me who work on our craft inside the garage, or bro, look at Sefa. He's in his workplace
in
right
the
now.
lab right now. Yeah.
He's in the lab right now. You know what I'm saying?
He spit a flow right here, turn around and run a t-shirt.
That's really what
That's
it is.
exactly what he.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
You feel like how I feel, or you kind of have a different perspective on that?
I mean, I think a long time ago I used to feel like that. Before you really start paying attention to what's going on. Not on no conspiracy theories. I know that sounded
No,
weird.
but it's facts. What you said earlier kind of answers this. So I don't even know why I said that, because you already.
No. It's a good point.
It's facts.
It's a good point to bring up, because look, one thing is I got a real bad memory, so I low-key just forgot what I was just about to say. Oh, okay, I got it. All right, so when you talking about all these famous people, right? You're talking about these billboards, top 100s. You're talking about these rappers that are on top. You got to realize that in that same sense, like back in the 90s and stuff like that, the people like the Roots, people like Wu-Tang and all them, the people that they were directly talking to back then when they were rapping and putting out music was the culture. Strictly the culture. People like back then, I don't know for a fact, but I would confidently assume that if you were to live in like a super nice neighborhood, there would be nobody walking around with a Wu-Tang tape. Because it wasn't pop rap wasn't popular. So everyone that was following it was strictly from the culture. But once you got money involved and once you got people involved, once you start seeing hip hop like Lil Yachty on the Target commercials or T-Pain or whatever, and you see that integration, now today the community that rappers speak to is not just the culture. You got like little white kids from Michigan that love a Lil Yachty song or they love a Lil Uzi Vert song, but they don't know everything else. They just love it because it's good music. So you can't really be too upset because they're not like, if you think about it right now, to get a stream, all you need to do is have the attention of a 9-year-old with Wi-Fi and an iPad.
That's true.
You got a little
different time, right?
Different time. Like back then, in order to get a record sold, you'd have to buy $15 or $10, whatever, for a CD.
That's a very good point.
Right now, you can just have somebody stream it. I don't know, it's like 500 times or whatever, and that counts as an album sold.
That's good.
And now, the attention is the world. Everybody listens to hip hop, not just New York, not just California, not just minorities, not just black people. Everybody. So when you see like people getting attention, you got to realize like a lot of these people are popular because 12-year-olds think that the beat is dope.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't really get frustrated like that no more because it's like I know my audience, I know my demographic, I know who I'm targeting when I make music, I know who I want to speak to, and I know who I want to hear from. So like it used to get me real. I used to be bitter on the mic. I used to be like, yo, man, I'll rap with any one of y'all and just get
yeah,
like, I used to be like that. But like now it's a big difference in me as a person, and I'm realizing what I want to do with my music. So now I feel you though. I feel you.
Hey.
I've been through all of those emotions.
Hey, thank you, because that's a really, really good answer to the way I was feeling or the way I might be feeling now, right? And a lot of that, you can hear it in my voice when I'm trying to project my point.
Yeah.
But that's just, just like what you said, it's a different era and it's a different time and
different
a
community,
space,
like
different
community.
audience. Yeah. And I'm over here tripping out. Like, I don't know that my son is into some of this stuff. And I'm like, why? Why do you listen to this?
Because the videos are colorful.
Yeah,
because the beat is attention grabbing. The melodies that they might not hear the words, but they hear the melodies, and they're just like, oh, I love that melody. They don't know that they singing about the nonsense that we could catch up on.
Yeah.
But it's kids like him all around the world that got their little iPad connected to their mom's Wi-Fi, but every stream that they get is counting towards gold records, platinum records, diamond records, whatever.
Yep. So I gotta throw away all my kids.
Nah, don't do that. Wow, it's
going in the trash. We're going back to the good music. Good music. Sefa's music, man.
It's about to diss me. So, you the one that got my dad.
Because the game has definitely changed, and we talked about that. Like, I remember back in the day, if he was a rapper, he was trying to get a record deal, right? Like, that's definitely changed right now, right?
Yeah.
Rappers are really, really looking for a record deal nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man, if you're a rapper right now, man, let me just tell you straight up, don't sign no deal, man. I don't think you can. If you're not lazy, if you lazy and you know that you just want to rap and that's it, then I mean, yeah, go ahead. You're gonna lose some of your rights. You're gonna lose some of your money that you can get. But I mean, if you really want it and if you really down to put the time in, look at somebody like Tech Nine. Check out what he's doing. Independent millionaire, on his own. Yeah, man. I don't know. 2020 is too much technology out here for you to want to deal.
Because what is from your perspective? Yeah, what is your perspective of like if you sign a deal? What is the benefit of like signing it? And then this is for like the younger listeners, the young Usos who are tapped in, who want to go that route. Like, what is the benefit of not signing a record deal versus signing a record deal with a major label? In your opinion?
I think if you do sign a deal, you shouldn't do it like without any leverage, without bringing anything to the table.
Yeah.
If you're a fresh artist and you just talented, but you don't have a fan base, you don't have any like accolades to bring to the meeting with you, they're gonna be like, well, you haven't proven anything, so we're gonna take 80%. We'll give you 20, and we'll put all the money behind you. But if you like establish, if you got YouTube videos that have enough views, if you got music that's you can show the numbers on your DistroKid and be like, nah, this got 5,000 plays in 1 month and this and that. If you have those kind of numbers, you could leverage. All right, actually 65 for 35, whatever, and with the record label, with people behind you, with a team like that, you just get the plus side to it is you don't have to do everything on your own. You could have somebody doing your social media posts. You can have somebody going out there connecting with different artists that want to work with you. You can have somebody doing your merch if you want like that.
The publicist, right?
Yeah, so you can have a team to do that, which is fine if you don't want to do that or if it gets too overwhelming. But if you really want it, like you could, like I'm proof, like you could. I'm not big, I'm not large scale, I'm nothing. I'm not like super popping. I don't got hella money or whatever. But I don't feel the need to bring anybody in right now because I could somewhat handle it. And also, I don't want to like sacrifice any of the music. I don't want to have to answer to somebody, be like, hey, I want to put this song out. And they'll be like, well, actually, that's not good for the brand.
That's good.
I'll be like, man, get out of here. So,
let's talk about
that's game.
Yeah.
Right, because this is all dope stuff. Like one of the dopest MCs to come out of Sacktown, Mr. Sefa. Talk to us. Have you ever thought about like going into another lane in terms of rapping, like battle rap? Talk to us about battle rap.
Hell no.
No battle rapping?
Hell no, I'm cool.
Why not?
It just I'm cool, man.
It's a different art, right?
I got feelings, man. Nigga gonna say something like that, like bro, for real, you feel like that? Like, Nah, I'm cool. I'm straight though. Nah, I love rapping, but like, nah, that battle rap is. Hey.
Have you ever been in any battle raps? Like growing up, like even in your
days? Look, I never rapped as a kid. Like I love music, but I never really. When I started rapping, a lot of people were like surprised because I didn't grow up rapping. I did like church stuff as a kid. We used to like lip sync the Kirk Franklin songs. I mean, but I didn't battle rap, none of that. So I'm cool. Rap. I'm gonna let them do that. That's their lane.
Do you follow battle rap?
I used to, like as a, when I was young, and my uncle used to have the Smack DVDs and all that, and used to see Murder Mook and Jay Mills and everybody, and so I used to watch those as a kid, and I was like, wow, I can't believe he thought of saying that. But like now, I see little clips, little Twitter clips, 2-minute clips, and I'll be like, yeah, they're hella clever. It's just not my forte, I can't just sit there and
you follow Jay the Nightwing. You ever heard of Jay? Do you know Jay the Nightwing?
Nah, I do not.
You don't know Jay?
See, look, now I'm in trouble.
Jay the Nightwing is fire.
Is he a Uso?
He's a Uso, man.
See, look,
I think it's from Federal Way.
He's been on one of the biggest rap battle stage ever on URL, man.
Now I got to do my homework.
Hey,
no, that's wrong.
Shout out to Jay the Nightwing for putting on. For like the culture,
is he the dude that said mangoes? Is that the dude?
No, that's Hypnosis.
Okay, he's an Uso, right?
That's Hypnosis.
Yeah. Shout out to the Uso hit.
Hey, he had me rolling on that one.
That was funny as heck, bro. That had me dying, bro.
Hey, Bud.
Yes, sir.
I got a track. One of Sefa's track. Yes, y'all. Can we just play real quick for the people on the live?
Let's do it, man.
All right.
Shout out to Sione Toki and Kitty Danny from France. He produced it.
Let me turn it up just a little bit, Manny.
La, sun rays keeping it through the blinds. I'm having trouble keeping the time. That's all relative to the mind. I just need a few minutes to sit back and unwind. Look, summer feeling, I'm chilling, this is a vibe. Some days I'm thankful to be alive. Other days I'm trapped within my mind. It's packed with hella thoughts. I laugh and say I'm fine, trying to chill. Family killing off hella stress. Shedding this weight I got on my chest. I'm never knowing what's coming next. So I tell my loved ones I love them before I get gone. I didn't know, but now I know that's life, I guess. I've been gunning for more, but I know that more is less.
Hey, Book, what's in your cup?
No money, I'm on money. Stay true, don't digress. Yes, y'all. Yeah, I be out the way in the wind trying to scheme. They told me the grass ain't always green. Back then I didn't know what they mean. Now I know everything ain't always what it seems. So I move according to what I see. Doing what I feel I need while doing me. I always did what I felt was cool to me. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't want jewelry. Cause I shine bright enough, I don't need a diamond. No rollie, but I'm working on my timing. Fell off, but I'm always steady climbing. Forever being me in any and every climate. Look, no switching up, but I'm trying to grow some. Spit game, but you gotta let them know some. Real recognize real in the field. If you spot one, know it takes one just to know one. Look.
I didn't know, but now I know that's life, I guess. I've been gunning for more, but I know now that more is less of. No money, I'm on money. Stay true, don't digress on. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I didn't know, but now I know that's life, I guess. I've been gunning for more, but I know now that more is less of. No money, I'm on money. Stay true, don't digress on. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. And it don't stop. We gon' do it like this.
Fire.
That's Sefa, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, that's Shione Toki. Let's get that right,
Shione Toki, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, on that track. Hey, so can folks download that track right there, that record?
Yeah, so that's on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud for free for people that don't have that. Yeah. Sefa featuring Shione Toki. Yes, y'all.
And Sefa got it set up to where you download and you can make a donation. Please, guys. Yeah. Let's make a donation, man.
If y'all on Instagram,
is working hard, bro.
Yeah, if y'all on Instagram, you follow that little link in my bio, and it has like a bunch of different links in there, and it has the music on my website. So
fire, man.
Hey, shout out to Shione Toki too. My bad for cutting you off, but
absolutely.
He is like one of the talent wise, like I'm fine with not being mainstream because he's not mainstream yet. Like if I were to blow up before him, that would be a tragedy because that dude is like the epitome. Like I've never heard a wax song from Shione Toki ever.
Shione Toki is dope.
He's crazy. Like he's crazy good. I don't know how to explain it. Like just some people is just some gifted like that, and that dude is one of them. So shout out to him for doing that for me.
Shout out to Shione Toki, man. Dude is fire, man. We hope to Shione. I know you're on the live right now, man. Hopefully we get you on the show right now, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Love, man, from Big Goose Radio to you, man. Man, let's go to some questions online, some online questions.
Yeah.
Take some questions from the viewers. Can we do that?
We got a question from Valine Stevens. She said, "Is there a certain rapper that you would say that your style is like?"
Yeah. I mean, hey man, you're not gonna like it, but Joe Budden, man, like his music is the reason why I get so personal in my stuff. I talk a lot about like, depression and anxiety and all that. And it's because of him, because of his, a lot of people don't know, but his stuff was like really mental health oriented a long time ago before it was cool to be depressed. I'm not saying that it's cool now, but I mean, before it was cool to even talk about it, it was taboo. So yeah, like that as far as content, and then like I don't know, I rap like a lot of people. It's just a nice little mix.
Right on.
Yeah.
Any other questions, Manny?
I'm trying to look because I've been vibing out to the music and listening into what he had to say, and I think I missed a lot of questions there because I posted it a long time ago. I wrote on top of the feed, I said, "Hey, write questions, send in your questions," and then people started doing it. But then I was sold into the interview, I forgot to.
Nah, you good?
Write down those questions.
No. Shout out to everybody.
Hold on.
Right now,
it's coming.
We appreciate y'all. We're trying to filter through these questions right now.
I'm gonna tell them resend your questions.
If you got a question, send it right now.
We just starting up. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some bumps in the road. It's all good.
Oh, I see Spence on the line. What's up, Spence? Shout out to the Uso Spence Sacktown, Iowa Records.
Yeah.
That's your uncle, now, right?
Yeah, it's my uncle right there.
What is the connection there?
My dad's first cousin. Yeah. Like we all grew up like in the same, like me in Sacramento. I grew up in the north, right off of Norwood. Like every house I've been to has been close to Norwood, so we all in the same area, So
yeah, shout out to Spence, Iowa Records, Plaza Rat. I know about that, man. Them boys, them hard hitters, man. I know all about it.
Yeah,
Sefa, this question is from Cora Tangaloa. She said, "What are your goals now for your future writing and music?"
Man, honestly, this last year has been like everything up until last year has been really stagnant. It hasn't really gone much, but I always love making music anyways. But from last year on to now, from Broken Record on to now, uh, I just want to expand. I want to expand everything. I want to expand the merch. I
Mm.
want to expand the music. I want to, I wanted to get into like tapping into other artists and making a little collective, but it's just a lot of days where I don't want to talk to people. And it's not like a snobby attitude. It's just like I can't do it. Like I love being to myself, and I just don't have the energy to connect with people like I would like to. But I would love to work with poly artists and everything, like just to get some kind of collective going on, because I feel like we have so much talent, but it's just everywhere. Everything is scattered.
Mm.
But yeah, like just expanding. I really don't have a set goal or a set plan at the moment. I just want to expand. That's why I bought the embroidery machine, and we just gonna get to it slowly but surely.
That's what's up, bro.
Dwight, middle name too long.
That's my cousin right there.
Dwight Bird said,
Yeah.
"When you gonna drop your new album, bruh?"
Dude, I got the merch ready. I got a couple songs ready. As soon as I get like a solid like 10, 12 songs, it's gonna be out there. Y'all gonna see it. So it's just,
Hey, they asking if you gonna be on Rhythm and Flow, bro.
nah, I'm cool. I did a slow interview with a radio host, DJ Head, real respected in LA, and he told me to do that. But man, it's just not my cup of tea. But we gonna try. Like, I'm gonna break out my shell. We're gonna see what's up. But as of right now, I can't really see myself going into a room with a bunch of other rappers and then just memorizing my rap and then doing all. I can't do that.
Yeah. Sefa, do you have the direct link to? Because people are asking about your merch on the live, and so they want to get some gear. Now, do you have the direct link to that so I can write it and pin it down?
Nah, it's not really a link. It's just message me on my Facebook page, Sefa M. And, yeah, all of the merch and everything. I just console people individually. So
they can use IG, right?
Instagram messages, Twitter messages, or tweet me or whatever.
Yeah, you want to pin that IG and his Facebook?
Yeah, I'll pin the IG.
Yeah.
What? Here's another question. What artists do you hope to do a collaboration with? Is there somebody specifically that you're wanting to do a collab with and put a record together?
You talking about in our community? You talking about in general?
I think. Well, yeah. Let's just go our community first. Any poly artists that you want to do a record with that you've been wanting to?
I mean, I like Finn is one of the ones where like we grew up listening to him. We from Sacramento, he from South Sac. So Finn is like definitely we've talked before, just nothing has ever come into, fruition. But like Finn, like all of the, like who I look to be is like the greats, like Finn, Tanel, Spawn Breezy Dope,
Vince.
It's Vince. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it's just like I want to work with everybody in our community. I
didn't know Finn was from Sac.
Yeah, man. He from South Sac. I'm from North Sac, but yeah, he's from Sacramento.
Shout out to Finn.
Yeah, shout out to him and everybody. In that everybody in South Sac, they doing their thing right now. So shout out to the Tongas out there, man. The T's, they holding it down. So
that's what's up, bro.
It's a lot. It's a lot of music coming out of here.
Absolutely, man. Do you follow like some of the Polynesian artists who are rappers in New Zealand and Australia?
Oh, bro.
Any of those guys that who are those guys that are you draw inspiration from, or like who you're always checking out?
I mean, so my love for New Zealand poly or Pacific Islander hip hop came from when I was living in Samoa and they had Channel 6. And yeah, they had all their music playing. Eva Lampcombe is dope. I don't know if y'all ever heard of her, but they used to play her music all the time. Lady Six, one of my favorite rappers. It's crazy because I talk to him now. Like he heard some of my music and now we converse. Wow. Like every now and then. Is Sid Diamond. He's from out there in New Zealand. he was one of my favorites when I was in sophomore. So like the fact that I could message him and be like, "Hey, yo, that's a dope verse" or whatever, and he like messaged me back, I'll be tripping out. Like me personally, I'll be like wilding out. Like dang, like I remember listening to, I forgot Stuck in a Box or something like that. I was just so, yo, I love. And then Australia, they coming up right now, and I think they whole movement is crazy.
Yeah,
like
man.
that the 1-4 HP boys and all them, they're like, whew, they dope.
Gifted.
Yeah, so I've been actually been getting into that kind of music. Like musically, I've been kind of like, you know, we've been doing the same thing for 10 years. You kind of want to change it up. And I get into like the drill music now. Like, I don't know, I'm having fun with that little flow. So
okay.
I might throw the action for the next album, you know what I mean?
So when is the next project? What's like the next project coming out? Like for folks that follow you, when can they expect something? When is anything dropping?
Honestly, man, I'm just taking my time. I don't want to put something out that I'm not proud of. And also I want to the last time I dropped Broken Record, I didn't have the merch ready. I didn't have anything else ready. I just had the album and the CDs. So this time around, I want to get a lot of things going. I got a lot of ideas in my head. Some of them is coming out, like this shirt, you know, Good Company. That's gonna be the new album. It's basically about, you know, you are the company you keep. And so you always want to be aware of who you're around.
Love that.
And the album is just gonna be about, you know, positivity. You know, it's just gonna be about, you know, make sure you surround yourself with the right ones to do what you're trying to do. You know, you don't want to deal with people who you know since you was a kid, but they're not contributing to your growth. So Good Company is gonna come out hopefully sometime this year. I can't promise, but yeah, I just gotta get the right songs, get the right people, and then sometime this year.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Here's another we'll take this last question from the viewers. Folks want to know, do you have a girlfriend or are you married?
Yeah, you know, I got wifey, but you know, we like to keep it, you know, we keep it cool.
You like to keep it what?
Yeah,
people want to know.
We keep it cool, you know.
But
but we chilling. But yeah, man, it's I'm excited about everything coming out. No, can't wait to show y'all. After y'all interview last time, with Doe. I actually hit him up and I was like, bro, we got to do something. And he's like, man, just send me some. So I sent him a song. I actually sent him some, and he came back. So he's gonna be on the album. That's one of the. Oh man.
Can we hear it? We want to hear that.
I need an email. I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh, okay.
Manny,
we'll play it.
Yeah, Manny, what's your email? And I'll shoot it to you.
All right, I'll text you right now.
Okay, we'll try to get that record sent up. Before we do that, Sefa, talk to the folks. We got a bunch of people. Thank you for everybody showing love that are on the live right now. Just talk to them. Let them know. Drop your IG, your Facebook, your Twitter. Drop all those links right now. Just shout them out real quick so folks that are on, they can follow you, please.
Everything is Sefa M, one word. SCFAM on Instagram, on Twitter, and then on Facebook it's Sefa Space M on Facebook. Like there's like a page on there.
Okay. Cool. Before we get you off here, and this has been so dope, we want to play a game which is called Rapid Question. And this what we do here is I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you've got to answer them as quick and as honest as possible. Can we do that?
All right. Let's go.
You ready? You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go, man.
You ready, Book?
Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
That's lit.
What is your girlfriend's birthday?
March 2nd. I had to remember because
what was your favorite cartoon show growing up?
Power Rangers.
Watermelons or bananas?
Bananas.
Who would you rather smoke out with, Tekashi 6ix9ine or Donald Trump?
Man, I'll jump off a bridge.
Rihanna or Nicki Minaj?
Rihanna.
Bisupo or pirikaki?
Bisupo.
Mom's cooking or your girl's cooking?
Oh, come on, dude. You trying to get me kicked out of my house? Tie.
Who do you hate the most? The Seattle Seahawks or the Raiders?
The Seahawks.
Reggae or rap?
Rap.
Final question. Fiji or J-Boog?
Oh, you gotta go with Fiji, man.
Fiji, all right. Thank you for playing.
Yes, sir.
Bruh, we ain't even gonna rewind that because you didn't know your girl's birthday.
Man, dude, I had to.
He said, "Girl's birthday." January.
Why you gotta start with that one though? It was one of those.
It's all good. Seth still
Yes,
loves
sir.
you. You know what I'm saying? It was just too quick for him. Thanks for being a good sport and playing that, man. I asked you the Seattle Raiders question because, right, you're a fan of the Baltimore Ravens, right? That's your favorite team,
Come
right?
on, man.
Right?
Come on.
No?
See, the thing is, I don't have an issue with the Raiders because I'm not like in the Bay like that. I don't have an issue with Oakland.
But who is your favorite team?
I'm a Niner fan, even though they hella racist and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh, Niners.
You know,
fans. Shout out
they,
to the Niners.
Wait, what's your teams? Hold on, y'all asking me all the questions.
Well, Manny's a Baltimore Ravens fan, and I'm a Baltimore Ravens
Pittsburgh
fan. We're
Steelers.
Hold up.
both Ravens fans.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wait, you're a Ravens fan? I can see the Steelers, you know, I understand.
Yeah.
You know, the Usos is on there, OGs and Troy, but how is you a Ravens fan?
My brother Ray Lewis played for the Baltimore Ravens. So, you know what I mean?
No, I just want to know. I just, you know, like I you know what I mean? Like, how was it living in Baltimore?
Tell them the connection, bud.
I grew up in Baltimore. You know,
Yeah.
back in the days when when I was a rapper and I had a couple records, me, Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Biggie, R.I.P.
I remember him
Pac, you know,
talking. Yeah.
You know, but it's not about me right now. It's all
All
about
right,
you.
all right. You know what that?
That's dope. When did you fall in love with the Niners, man? What made you grow up to love the Niners?
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I was a kid, Terrell Davis was my favorite player, right?
Mm.
And so I was like I was a Denver Bronco fan as a kid, just because he was like, I would always watch him play. He was raw. But then when he left, like, you know, everybody in my family were Niner fans, so I can't. Yeah, I just a Niner fan.
Niner fans, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Niner fans. Any Niner fans on our live feed? Let me see you light it up right now. Nope, no Niner fans. That's the summer. Have you been to any games? Have you been to any home games? Or
you know, it's all right, man. Yo, I went to a Niner game. But we didn't buy our tickets. We went for security through a church. Like my uncle knew this way.
Oh, okay.
So dude, that was the worst thing. Hey, man, if they tell you to volunteer to go to the games, and don't do it. They had us sitting in the hallways, like we couldn't even see the field, and they were yelling at us, and they was tripping. Bro, we ended up taking our vests off and walking around and watching the game. And like we left the whole hallways all man, we got in trouble because we ate the food that was in the backstage. we didn't know we just started eating, and then they was like, that's for the press, y'all ain't supposed to be here. And
who was playing? Do you remember who was playing that game?
it was the Seahawks. That's the only
Seahawks?
reason. Yeah, that's when we beat them though.
Last year or this year?
Nah, it was a while ago. It was a couple years ago. We beat them in a game that didn't really matter, but we still beat them. Like they was going to the playoffs and we wasn't, but we still won. But
it's turning around though for the Niners, man. So good luck to them. It's been a long time since they've been to the big game, but we won't talk about that, right?
Yeah. I'm still recovering right now.
Are you still okay? So we won't get into that conversation. Sefa, man, it's been such a blessing to rock with you on Big Goose Radio.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, appreciate the love, yo.
Yeah, we definitely are super grateful that you would take the time out from your busy schedule to talk with us and like meet and like share and allow your fans who are all on here to ask questions. Thank you for your transparency. Thank you for being open. We definitely appreciate you. We wish you nothing but prosperity, man, on all your future endeavors and your albums and your business, man. We wish you nothing but blessings, man, to be upon everything that you touch and you're a part of. Any shout outs you want to give, man, before we let you get off?
I mean, everybody knows what's up. So shout out to y'all. Everybody supporting and everybody that's new in here. Appreciate all the love. Hey, did you get the track? You get the track?
I got it. I'm waiting to. I'm waiting to play.
So this track.
This right here is exclusive. Nobody got this, but
live on Big Goose Radio.
I appreciate y'all platform, and I'm loving this vibe. Even though So this is a brand new track produced by Chill Click out of Alaska, featuring the greatest of all time, Ado.
Shout out to Doe.
So this is gonna be on the album coming out very soon.
Here we go. No screen recording.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song. You guys took that from.
Yeah. Seth, yeah, check it. Look, yo, too long at this grind. Should've made a meal a couple of times. Feel like a diamond in the rough and they ain't giving me shine. Cold game. I know that some people know my name, but you can't pay the bills of social media fame. Look, I don't wanna be different. I wanna be myself. I don't like asking people for any help. Soon as you do, then all your friends start hanging every favor they did over your head. Circle small full of people that would die for me, and I die for them. Passing this side, I'd reach over the middle, grab the wheel, then I'd ride for them. My team walking over whoever dog like Iverson. Shot lights in my speakers, highlights of my life all came when we was eager to be. Something better than what we saw. No letterman on my chest, still in the field going all. My uncle call it collect, no money to take the call. Wait till he hit the text when it's Sally passing the phone. Look, yeah, we been staying down for the come up. Underdogs, but we staying one up.
I'm working with a dim light. No, it don't sit right.
Oh, my U's Duran on here
Summers
too.
know
My
you
fault.
ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that. Said it's a dim light, but that thing shine bright. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that.
I don't hear the hate like I used to. See that I ain't nothing like what y'all used to. I've been plotting to see a milli for a while. Now really they couldn't tell because I keep it under wraps. I spit the realest rap, feel it all in they back. They was all on the wall, I'm saying gotta relax. Comfortable under pressure, man, honestly I would rather be focused on saving treasure and leave a lot for my family. And when I say a lot, I ain't talking about the size. I mean parking garage filled up with hella full rides. Said if I get the cake, my family get a slice. Ain't settle for a piece, I'm shooting for top prize. Nothing getting to me, so line up your top guys. I show you where I should be in everybody top 5. They try to seal me in, I'm popping like hot pies. And now they give me the green, I'm something like Popeye. Know what I'm saying? What up?
Dim light, no, it don't sit right. Cold summers know
Y'all better
you ain't
listen
built
to
like
this
that.
man, bruh.
Cold flows giving out them chills
My
like
U's
that.
Duran on the hook, man.
Got 'em
My
doing
brother.
drills
Fire,
like that.
fire.
Dim light, but that thing shine bright. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that.
I blaze and it's mandatory, I blaze too. I disengage with conversation that's hateful. On the corner pocket, I'm trying to maneuver these 8 balls. Stop talking, make it harder to build a case, dog. Exchange faces, nickel diamond in cages. Ghost riding, Nicholas Cages, I'm blazing. Non-violent, what we do to y'all is surviving. Don't live dangerous, hitting bitches with no condom. Outstanding, like the one I ain't take care of. Outlandish, shot a shark from the tank, get off. They know, they don't deliver every time. Never go postman, deliver lines inside my mind. I'm the dope man, got the goods concealed in every line. Getting home, man, my mama's still here when I retire. I'm all in, I'm committed to doing these crimes, and we all here. Leave my hometown, I'm not
Working with a dim light, no, it don't sit right. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that. Said it's a dim light, but that thing shine bright. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that. Yeah.
Hey,
So yeah, that's the reason why the album taking so long, man. I'm trying to make it.
Fire.
I felt like dropping something right there, Manny. I was so close to burning up this mic right here, bro.
Fire.
You know, but I ain't got an extinguisher. You know what I mean? I don't want to, Ooh, that was a dope. When you gonna release that, bro? When we gonna get that?
Hey man, as soon as I get all the other songs in place, as soon as I get everything,
Is that gonna be on the record?
yeah, it's
on
gonna be on the
the
album.
album?
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, Sefa, thanks for letting us play that on Big Goose Radio,
Yes.
bro.
Hey man, if I didn't have a good time on this interview, I'd have been like, nah, I can't do it. But you know, I had a great time on here, man.
Thank
You know?
you, man.
That's love, man.
Yeah, and shout out to my Oos Jerron, man. I forgot.
Jerron.
Hey, when because Jerron been on it for a minute, but when Doe got on, I was just groupie mode. You know what I mean? I kind of forgot about everything else. But
It's
shout out
okay,
to my Oos
Jerron.
Jerron. Yeah, Now or Never
We
on
love you,
SoundCloud.
Jerron.
Go check him out. Now or Never Jerron on SoundCloud. He dope. He
Is
jumped a dope album.
Jerron another Sacktown artist?
Nah, he's from San Jose, but he stay out there in Washington now.
Oh, Jerron, you're in Washington?
Yeah,
Jerron, let me see Jerron on here somewhere. Jerron,
He-
you from Washington?
hey,
Okay, we
bro,
gotta
he-
get you on, bro.
he just dropped the album called Now or Never. That's crazy. So y'all should go check that out. Yeah.
Shout out to the Uso Jerron, man. Go get that album, Now or Never, man. Shout out to the Uso Sefa. Sefa, man, it's been such a blessing, man, to rock with you. Thank you for allowing us to bless our viewers with that record.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. We appreciate that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record my verse at the end after right after
Yeah,
Doe, it'll go Doe,
Bruh.
then me, and then Gendron, okay?
You know what? I'm gonna call some favors and I'm gonna move some money around so I could afford that feature, because I know that tag ain't light. You know
what I mean?
so
You know, for you,
Hey, Boog, there's
Like
like
what?
5 seconds at the end where you can get that 5 seconds right there,
bars?
segment
Yeah.
right there.
I just need a couple bars, Oos.
Hey, in order to afford that, I'm gonna have to do this to a lot of people. Man. Don't trip, though. I'm gonna get it though. So I got you, bro.
Sully, one more time for the people that are online.
Right here,
if you
right
grew
there,
up in Samoa, what does this mean? When you get a random person that comes up to you in Samoa, growing up in Samoa, and they do this to you, what?
You know what, Sefa? You know what we didn't know, because Boog always forgets to tell everybody that we different generators.
Everybody in Samoa knew what that meant. When you did this meant. Let me see if anybody in live knows. What does this mean?
But what I'm saying is Sefa's 28, I'm 33, and you're
I'm 25.
Hey, that 28 sound hella bad, but nah.
Man,
I think it's because I was in a bus rider. I think that's why.
Yeah, see, Sefa just stayed in Ely. He didn't go nowhere. He didn't leave the golf course.
I didn't venture out. I
just stayed at the bingo, right? You just stayed at the bingo, right?
Antisocial.
You had to get that 12 hundo, man.
Yeah.
Sefa, man, it's been such a blessing. Thank you so much for blessing us every time. Our prayers to you and all the family back home in Sacktown, man. We love you, and we hope that you'll come on again, man.
Yeah, most definitely. We're gonna see what's up as soon as I get some more info to talk about.
For sure, man. Hey, one love. Take care, man.
Yeah, much love to y'all too.
Yes, sir.
Is that the track, bro?
It's another one, bro. He got all kind of filthy, bro. I don't know. This beat is
Love. Hey, this ain't no cry for attention. Let's not get that confused. I don't need all of your sympathy. I see that as rude. This ain't no cue. This in the text like, hey man, are you cool? Sometimes I'm sad and depressed. I don't see that as a stress. We go through life being stressed. That's not to say we ain't blessed. Sometimes we need a vent. Get it off of our chest. Maybe you feel a little better then.
That's right. I know.
I feel like somewhat of a veteran. The way this life is set up is a setup. So please don't buy the hype. We need.
Go say that again. My bad. I'm gonna turn the music down.
No, I said just shout out to everybody from SAC, man. The whole fam out there. The Uso Spence. We see you on the live from Iron Records. Those guys have been giving us music for years, bro. Yeah. I mean, they've given us some great music, man. So shout out to the Uso Spencer, man. The whole Plaza Rat Ainga hard hitters. We know all about it, man. Thank you for your contribution, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna play the track, Goose.
Play it one more time, man. Let's vibe to this track right here. This is a feature. We're featuring our big Goose, Sefa, featuring Ado.
We'll rock out to this. We'll rock out to this, Goose.
Yes, sir. Turn that up, Goose.
Big Goose Radio, baby.
Let's go.
Check it. Hey, yo, too long at this grind. Should've made a meal a couple of times. Feel like a diamond in the rough and they ain't giving me shine. Cold game. I know that some people know my name, but you can't pay the bills with social media fame. Look, I don't want to
can't pay the bills with social media fame.
I don't like asking people for any help. As soon as you do, then all your friends start hanging every favor they did over your head. Circle small full of people that would die for me, and I die for them. Pass me aside, I'd reach over the middle, grab the wheel, then I'd ride for them. My team walking over whoever, dog, like Iverson. Shot lights in my speakers, highlights of my life all came when we was eager to be. Something better than what we saw. No letterman on my chest, still in the field for it all. My uncle call it collect, no money to take the call. Wait till he hit the text when it's selling, passing the phone. Yeah, we been staying down for the come up. Underdogs, but we staying one up.
I'm working with a dim light, no it don't sit right. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that. Said it's a dim light, but that thing shine bright. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that.
I don't hear the hate like I used to. Don't see that I ain't nothing like what y'all used to. I've been plotting to see a milli for a while. Now really they couldn't tell because I keep it under wraps. I spit the realest rap, feel it all in they back. They was all on the wall, I'm saying gotta relax. Comfortable under pressure, man, honestly I would rather be focused on saving treasure and leave a lot for my family. And when I say a lot, I ain't talking about the size. I mean parking garage filled up with hella
Love you, Mosa.
Said if I get the cake, my family get a slice. They settle for a piece.
Shout
Top prize, nothing getting to me, so line up your top guys. I show you what I should be in everybody top 5. They try to seal me in, I'm popping like hot pies, and now they give me the green, I'm something like Popeyes.
Valine, the stores just opened up. We about to make them now.
Right. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that. Said it's a dim light, but that thing shine bright. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that.
See, I blaze too. It's mandatory, I blaze too. I disengage with conversation that's hateful. On the corner pocket, I'm trying to maneuver these 8 balls. Stop talking, make it harder to build a case off. Exchange faces, nickel dominant cages. Ghost riding, Nicholas cages, I'm blazing. Non-violent, what we do to y'all is surviving. Don't live dangerous, hitting bitches with no condom. Outstanding, like the one I ain't take care of. Outlandish, had a shark from the tank, get up. They know, they don't deliver every time. Never go postman, deliver lines inside my mind. I'm the dope man, got the goods concealed in every line. Getting old man, my mama's still here when I retire. I'm all in, I'm committed to doing these crimes, and we all here. Leave my hometown, I'm not
Working with a dim light, no it don't sit right. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold flows giving out them chills like that. Hard nose got them doing drills like that. Said it's a dim
We
light,
out, baby.
but that thing shine bright. Cold summers know you ain't built like that. Cold